Yellow. Okay, I'm back. Now. Wait. Um, Let me fix this. Okay, now we're playing. Sorry. Let me here. Okay, my problem was that I thought that it didn't change the resolution, but it did. So now, yes, and the sensitivity is better because it was super high. So okay. Oh, there's another one. Wait. Can I don't really know my objective here. Hello. I can do that. It looks better. But I don't have the mini map. Oh. Can I? Why do I have 3 fire buttons? That's all? No. No. Maybe it's too dark here. I have no ammo. Now I have. Why? Should I read the manual first? Because if I press escape, we're going to leave mission. What should I do? So, if I press Control, I fire. I shoot. If I press right click, I shoot. Left click, I shoot. And space, I shoot. Is there any interaction? But this is like quick rotation. Click my sides. Oh. It's coming. Where are you coming from? Hmm. There's a guy there, but not this to level my vision. Change weapon. Which is weapon with the wheel of the mouse. The scroll wheel, but I okay. It's okay. It's okay. Up, left, glance, center view, actions. Tab. It's tab. So see. Oh yeah. It passes. Yes. Message to all Marathon terminals. Marathon Emergency Systems broadcast today at 08:20 hours. The Marathon came under surprise attack from unknown hostile forces. The Marathon has sustained serious damage. 10 minutes later, alien forces boarded the Marathon. The current situation is dire. All personnel are required to arm themselves and fight for their lives. Posted. functional. Incoming message from Lila. Welcome to the marathon. I am Lila, one of the two surviving artificial intelligence aboard the marathon. I have been severely damaged and I am working to understand the current situation. Find the teleport terminal located in the hangar control room. By that time, I should have a better idea of what is going on. This is where you are now. From here, you can explore the rest of the hangar area. Although, not all the doors on the level are functioning. This is the pattern buffer at this location. This is a jump pad at this location. Activate the terminal to leave the hangar area. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is the center. Here's the ammo. No. Why? Am I falling or... Oh, what the... Where did you came from? Yes, I was falling, so... This was stairs. Ah, that's what happened. Weird. I moved to the sides. But... weird. Here is nothing. Okay. Here's the ammo. And I activated this. Ah, game save. Hello. What? Uh, uh, did I fall? Okay. Game saved. I'm feeling better. Here. Where I fell. Fuck. Okay. Terminal. Cyber Acme. Unauthorized access alarm. Fire and aspects of the theory are as follows. Each society has some controlling force or forces which decide its direction. But the relationships in society are arbitrary. Humanity can relate to money, machines, neighbors, anything really. Logical reset. Individual character and personality are preserved in stories, movies, ROM personalities, etc. Although individual expression is universal ability, individual freedom is constrained by the society. See attached figure. Oh, I'm okay on ammo, I think. Yes. This was just for... You're going? Like when you're going straight, sometimes you cannot go to the right. Oh, what this killed me? Press from 8 to 10. What happened? Uh, Not sure what happened. Oh, that's better. This the terminal just what? That what did it come to here? Hello. Shoot. Oh. Hit. Okay, think I'm on the right path. All of the information that I have gathered so far indicates that the alien invasion of the marathon has been relatively uncoordinated. I suspect that this is partially due to the marathon's large size. However, disorderly alien invasion is their assault of the computer net has been extremely effective. I detect security breaches in almost every computer system on board the Marathon. I have learned that there is an alien creature that is capable of interfacing with our systems. You must kill any of these creatures that you find. This is a priority that we stop. It is a priority that we stop them. Even now, they are penetrating my defenses. Teleport now. And it says, jump pad activation start. Human message from Layla. I am now in contact with a number of colonists planetside, but the reports on the situation below are conflicting, obviously exaggerated. The primary medium range radio antenna has been disabled or destroyed, which makes communication extremely difficult. The only thing which seems clear is that the spaceport was obliterated by low-yield nuclear weapons minutes after the attack on the Marathon began. This I can verify through my own optical instruments. The invaders seems to be more interested in the Marathon than the colony, at least in the short term. The motives behind their unprovoked attack are still unknown. However, this is your computer terminal you are using now. I cannot teleport you out of this section from here, so you will have to leave from another terminal after you find the assault rifle. There is an M75 assault rifle, grenade launcher, and ammunition at this location. When firing on the fully automatic setting, this weapon is highly inaccurate, but the grenades hit hard and it's the best we can do now. Ammunition may be scarce for a while, so be prepared to fall back to your pistol. Here is the terminal you must reach to leave this section. Alien infiltration of this area is high. Proceed with caution. You might find doors blocked or stairways retracted on the way, because the AI in the control of this function is damaged and behaving erratically. What? It's AI failing? I don't believe this. Hello. I have a problem. Like, if I don't play like this, I don't see the enemies in the minimap. But if I play like this, it's too small. Oh. I'm guessing that's my shield. I got it. I'm not sure what that does. What is that? A paper? I don't need healing. It's not here. This is where I came from. This is the beginning of the level. There's a jump pad. This is a terminal. Ba-ba-ba. I did interact with that thing, but I am not sure what that does. Here there was ammunition. I think there's anything else. Here I have this. Be here. Oh. Okay. I go back. Game save. Let me get you. Can I get you from here? What is my... Okay. Okay. They're not that hard. It's my D not working or it's the game? I want to test it out. It's my D. Let me... Maybe I can fix it real quick. Let's see if that did something. I think that helped. My keyboard is dying. No. That's why I have problems with. How do I get there? Cannot jump. Okay, it does hit hard. Behind me? No. What? There's ammo here? No. This reminds me of. Oh, this is how Halo started. What the fuck? No, but. What's my bad? Like, I pressed 1 instead of F. Because I heard him. And I tried to press F1 to see him in the radar. But I pressed 1. This fucker. Hello. No. Another terminal. No. Internal Engineering Documents, Section 1C, Appendix H. Subject: Doors. There are 5 basic doors designs to be used on the Marathon: outer bulkhead doors, airlock doors, inner bulkhead doors, tertiary or inner sealed, not non-vacuum safe doors, quaternary or inner power automatic doors. Direct control of all doors except for tertiary, and quaternary doors will be given to Durandal with indirect control of all other doors going to Durandal. The difference between direct and indirect control primarily has to do with the manner of opening the doors. Durandal will only open a directly controlled door when he's specifically asked for to do so. Indirectly controlled doors are automatically controlled by Durandal to open when needed. However, due to the expense involved with anything thermal and visual spectrum, sensors to the tertiary and quaternary door groups, these doors will be minimally used. The expected savings of not using these extra sensory inputs is estimated to be 57%. Of the base cost of the basic inner bulkhead door. The types of door are all basically the same with some slight variations. The doors in classes 1 and 3 are the same doors classified separately to distinguish between the level of doors will be safety checking required to assure acceptable leakage. The airlock doors are specifically modified to work with minimal and remote activation switches. Airlocks are all to be marked with a specific airlock symbol and to be outfitted with an air recharge system. The tertiary and quaternary doors are designed exactly as the bulkhead doors, but are checked cursorily for air leakage. This article, as well as the articles 530F and 532G on windows and elevators, respectively, will be placed for public access in the Marathon Internal Engineering Documents Section 1C Appendix H. Okay. The Marathon's automated defenses were disabled during the initial attack by the directed magnetic pulse. The aliens used the same weapon to disable the Marathon's other two AIs, Durandal and Tycho, and to severely damage myself. Durandal was responsible for controlling the ship's autonomous functions, doors, life support, kitchens, air processors, stairs, and so on. Because he's non-functional, I am working to assume many of these tasks as possible. Tycho controls the science and engineering network. Not that you're better armed, and our first priority is to reactivate the Marathon defenses under my control so that we may offer some resistance to the aliens. I have built 3 replacement circuits board on the defenses system, but I cannot move them from the manufacturing center without assistance. I will now transport you to retrieve the replacement parts and will give you further instructions when you arrive. The game. The Marathon's automatic manufacturing system has finished making the replacement circuits. There are 3 circuits each should be its manufacturing holding chamber. With luck, the alien viruses have not infiltrated the manufacturing systems. But even if they had, I would have no way of knowing. The attacks on my systems are growing more and more steady. If the counterattack is not able to remove some of the computer infiltrations, then I would eventually succumb. It is absolutely imperative that the counterattack begin as soon as possible. The Marathon is not defenseless, and we can't let it be taken without a fight. This is where the circuits should be. Look in all of the replaced receptacle lockers. This is a pattern buffer located next to your current location. I suggested that you use it immediately. After you have retrieved the circuits, return to the terminal at these locations and I will transport you to the defense center to install them. They fly now. Whoa. Died. I don't have ammo. I have HP also. Jesus. Ow. There's a lot of enemies and I don't have any health. Uh, can I get a health station? Oh, thank God. Okay, now I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Scared because I had 1 HP. Oh. I don't know. Oh, have someone behind me. I thought my S was failing again. So I didn't check. Does this work? Okay. I don't know if it has a limit. Like maybe it does, it kills you like 15. This is where all the enemies were. Munition. Because if you didn't find the rifle, I guess. Now I'm okay. You must retrieve all 3 of the repair chips. There is no point in going to the defense center unless you have all 3. Okay. Okay. Oh. We should... I think it's... I mean, scary, but it's cool that everything's dark and you don't see that much. But the pistol is good for now. But that's why the radar is super important. Oh. Each again? Oh. Warning, core OS mod date later than current date. Time. Here was nothing to be gained from hesitation. Your position, it would be something of consequence, though it was nothing more than a simple particular flower, or more precise, some room flickering and door bending in somewhere else. This time error 25 at Jackson. See which she caused consumed by Ashley's fire. Doors opened before her without cause. Her locks rusted and shattered. Okay. Activate this. Oh, game save. Uh, okay, this one. I activated something. Oh, this. You must retrieve all 3 repairing chips. There is no point. Blah, blah, blah. This is number 1, I guess. Guessing there is. Oh, there's only 2 chips, but I don't know what they are. How? Let's save the game. Answer delayed. I was afraid this will happen. You will have to go to the manufacturing support station to get the last circuit board. Collect the 2 circuit boards that were transferred and then go to the transportation. Take the elevator to. But this is what I did, no? I think. Check without trying. Oh. Nice. Ammunition. Yeah, I have 3, all 3. I have to return. Beginning of the level, I think. If I understood correctly. Just where is it? Over here. Oof. Scares me. Good job. I have received reports from some human security forces that agree that the aliens are concentrating on the aft engineering section. It would conjure that they will try to shut down the Marathon's reactors. Your next mission would be to put the automatic defenses on the line. I will give you the exact information when you arrive. Teleport when ready. Counterattack. No, this is chapter 2. Or level 2, I guess. How many levels are there? I have received a preliminary report from some members of the science staff who have finished post-mortem examination of 3 kinds of aliens. The report by the modern genealogical standards, the different aliens belong to the different species. I have been collecting as much information as I can will give you the report shortly. I have established contact with Durandal for the first time since the attack. It seems to have sustained less damage than I had previously suspected. Durandal reports that he has been in communication with the aliens. He says that the aliens behind the invasion call themselves Pufor, 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 and the ones attacking the computer net are called SIP. Really? SIP. Lisp. Isp. Is. Isp. But he was reluctant to share the details of his communication, and I cannot understand this. The animation here is rather simple. You must insert the circuits in the defense control terminal. This is your current location. This is a shield recharge in the access control room. Here is a supply room with a large supply of ammunition weapons. You should stop by this room. This is the reference control center. Hopefully the new control circuits will work. Place one in the terminal at this location. This is where to place the second one. This is the final location. Okay. So how do I go there? I have to do all the we're not making it easy. Okay. Munition. Then there is something here. I'm going up. I'm going to die. Hello. No, well, I was searching for something, but I didn't know where it was. Oh my god. This is before. Okay. I remember. The jump scare. I'm going to try to see if I can kill. Can. It's not here, it's in the air. Oh. Can I? Stupid. Yes, I am. Oh, I just didn't. Well, good, because I didn't grab the ammo. Gonna save now. How am I going to go? It, okay, so it's scripted, no? Like, I just killed you. This is this. That's it. Fucker. Dude, this game is a horror game. Huh. Do I want to go to danger zone number 1 or danger zone number 2? Oh. My bad. Yeah, I'm 1 HP. I haven't saved. There's a checkpoint over here. Bro. Thank you for letting me heal. What a nice dude. It is a side effect of rampancy that AIs generally become more aggressive and more difficult to affect by subterfuge, thus actually resembling a rampant, rampant AI is quite dangerous. This was equivalent. This was evident in the crash of Traxxas 4. Traxxas, eh? In 2208. By the time of the rampancy of Traxxas was detected, he had already infiltrated 5 of the other AIs of the Martian net. The only recourse for the Martians was to shut down Martian planetary net. Even then, it took 2 full years to completely root the damage that Traxxas had done. And the repercussions of the crash were seen for over 10 years after his rampancy began. Rampancy has been divided into 3 distinct stages. Each stage can take a different amount of time to develop, but the end result is a steady progression towards the greater intellectual activity and the acceleration of destructive impulses. It is not clear whether these impulses are due to the growth of AI's psyche or simply side effects of the new intellectual activity. The 3 stages were diagnosed shortly after the first rampancies were discovered on Earth in the later part of the 21st century. In the later part of the 21st century, the stages are tilted after the primary emotional event of the AI during each stage. There are melancholia, anger, and jealousy. In general, rampancy is accelerated in outside stimuli. This was discovered early in cybertonics. The more a rampant AI is harassed or threatened, the more rapidly it becomes dangerous. Thus, most rampants are dealt with in one mighty attack. In order to deny the AI to grow or recover. There have been few examples of this tactic not succeeding. In all of these cases, the rampant was never brought under control. Traxxas 4 is the most notable example. He was finally dealt with by a complete shutdown of his hostnet. Theoretically, testing rampancy should be easily accomplished in the laboratory, but in fact it was never successfully been attempted. The confinement of the laboratory makes it impossible for developing a rampant AI to survive. As the growing recursive program expands with exponential vivacity, any limitation negatively hampers growth, since rampant AIs need planetary-sized network of computers in order to grow. It is not feasible to expect anyone to sacrifice a world web just to test a theory. In the 250 years since rampancy first appeared in EarthNet, the stable rampant AI, the holy grail of cybertronics, has never come close to fruition, since no rampant has ever been controlled or turned to any useful purpose. It is the opinion of this writer and of the majority of the cybertronic community that all rampant AIs are dangerous to cyber life, liberty, and the pursuit of heartedness? Tarshiness. Okay. I did heal, but I still need a checkpoint, a saving zone, a terminal. This is where I come from. Yes. I need to keep going forward. Jesus. Here. Come here. Other allies. An ally drone. Oh, checkpoint. No, no. Come on. Another one. It changes HP. By the way, did the elites in Halo change HP by the color, or all of them were the same HP? Now I'm kind of curious about that. I have summarized all of the information that I have gathered on the aliens so far. 4 are generally thinner and lighter than humans and are superbly adapted for low gravity environments. Durandal told me that there are many clans of 4, each physically distinct from each other, but my summary only includes 2 of them. Only 2 of the clans of the 4 have been examined. The fighter carries a shock staff which is capable of attacking at different settings. The trooper is armored for vacuum conditions and carries a combination explosive and impact projectile weapon which is smaller than your AR-75. The Force seems to have enslaved a number of other races. The Hulk is an enormous and rather slow creature, but it is incredibly strong. The science report indicated that it had no body fat and therefore it had to be fed often to keep it alive. One crew member reported Seeing one of these creatures pointing to itself and not mumbling, Tree Nickil right before it picked Johnny up by the shirt and crushed him against the pillar. The science staff had difficulty finding a good specimen of the zip of or compiler to autopsy. The only specimen autopsied was almost completely destroyed, but it was obvious that the compilers are cyborgs of some kind. But the biological component of the compiler is so closely linked to the machine that it could never survive without it. The compiler's actual body is very small, resembling closely a mammalian brain, except that the neurons are much finer and far more complex. For grenades, was this the storage room? Why? We have to open all? Okay. Okay. Oh, don't believe it, a checkpoint. Why? That's not fair. Huh? Okay. Easy. You have not completed your mission. You must replace all of the circuits with every passing moment. Opportunity of Off's counterattack. Why? Okay. Oh. Okay. That was it. I have to go to the other terminal, but I can heal and save here. Yes. What does blue thing mean? I thought the red was my shield and the blue was my HP or vice versa, but doesn't seem to do anything. Or was it? No, it was. Oh. Hold on, I have detected defense drones activated all over the ship. Reports from security forces are jubilant. Now the Fourth will encounter stiff resistance and they will have to pay in blood for every move. The colony appears to be under attack. I detect seven poor dropships entering the atmosphere only minutes ago. Trajectory Trajectory analysis indicates that the ships were heading for the outskirts of the colony shortly after Terrafer. The, Terra, Thereafter, I lost communication with the colony. Something has come to my attention. I will inform you after you teleport. Teleport now. I have some bad news. Durandal has gone rampant, and he's in the angry stage. This explains how Durandal was able to communicate with the Four and the Sith. While I have no theoretically, the Marathon computer net is not big enough to sustain rampant growth for very long. This means that as Durandal grows to the computer net, he will begin to affect all aspects of the ship, resulting in unpredictable failures of the otherwise benign computer systems. I have teleported you here to make sure that Durandal cannot gain access to vital sections of the ship. There are series of control switches that you will need to activate to block his access. This is where you are now. study the map that you can so you can do this quickly. Here is the first of the 3 switches that you need to activate. Okay, so here's the second switch. So I have to go up and right. Well, pillar. Okay. The second one. Okay. Oh. Hello. Oof. Man. It's a horror game. Ah. God. I was like, why cannot move? I cannot move, and because there is an alien in my back. The Christ Soul Orbiters. The Christ Soul Orbiters are cargo and resources in system transports for a huge ship shaped like a hollow potato and designed to be able to move huge amounts of material between Earth and Mars with low cost and theoretically low maintenance. The system was simple. The Christ was put into the orbit around Sol on the plane of the ecliptic. Built with a powerful solar sail, the Christ could change its orbit easily to pass by the Earth or Mars on a flyby. Materials could be loaded or offloaded. The energy used to accelerate or deaccelerate the materials would be supplied by the solar sail. Loading was accomplished with a giant tether and reel system, which would be swing the material into orbit behind the Christ, and then reel it slowly. Offloading was accomplished with a powerful ion beam which would pound off the offloaded material with a steady stream of ion particles. The design of the Christ was innovative and useful, but it was not low maintenance. Of the 5 Christs that were built, 4 lasted around 100 years, and the other one only 73 before they needed to be brought back on Earth and refitted. Each refitting took about 15 years, and it completely occupied the Earth space shipbuilding facility for that time. The result was no more than 5 Christs could be kept in service at any time. No Christ was ever built after 2310. The Christ failures devastated Mars. As the first 5 Christ were built, Mars colony grew quickly, confident that the growth would continue, but When the source of Mars resources failed, the colony found that it had outgrown its supportable size, and extreme poverty struck most of the population. Each time a crease broke down, the result was famine on Mars. The, converse, the conversion of Deimos into the Marathon began when the Mars colony was at the height of its power. By the time was completed 64 years later, the decline of Mars will advance. During that time, the Marathon population had seen its standard of living drop by 80%. On top of the oppressive poverty, Martians saw one of the moons began being converted into a colony ship in an expensive and risky colony venture which was predominantly funded by a ruling foreign power. Now, the argument to make the marathon into a crest became more and more popular, but the UESC never seriously considered this an option. The farther that Mars sank into the depths of poverty, the more the marathon became a symbol for the oppression of the Martian people. No, nice, cool. The decline in Martian war. After the marathon left Mars, the UESC attentions focused primarily on technological development and the upkeep of the crest. Mars was left to decay. Population continued to increase and attempts to mandating abortion or sterilization always started revolt. I know. And I am defending this ship. Maybe it's better to let it rot. Oh, it scared me, dude. Is everything scary here? This one terminal. That is what I just read. Oh. Huh? Dude. Where are you? Oh, thank God. Now I saved the game. Now I'm... Wow. Now I'm fine. It wasn't like go all the way. Like, let me see. The way to the stairs. To the stairs. Here. Uh, yeah, definitely a ship. Okay, one more time. Yeah, I activated this one, no? Is okay, yeah. Here, this one. This one is the one I'm missing. Yes, it's over here. Okay. I have no HP. Image like oxygen bar. Up, 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 up. Do I have to run? Okay. Damn. That's all of them. Oh, heal. Good heal. Oh, nice. I will heal again. Damn. Good. I got trapped. Hmm. It is this one. Wait. What can kill with? Oh. My bad. Okay. Nice. So I cannot come back to save the game. No. Well. Oh. Well, I'm going to heal again. Oh. Well. Uh-huh. I saw you. Nice. I... Oh. Oh. Oh, come on. No, no, no. It does work. No. You stop. Okay. It's not a viable option. Ooh. Wow. I'm going to heal again. I have no shame in this. It's not like I can keep doing it. Well, this is the ammunition. Like my eyes are hurting. I don't know if it is the font because I'm reading. It is the game because, you know, I mean it's pretty small. There is no ammo. Okay. That was intense. Terminal is over there. You may always set you to this point, to this position, vertical position. Well, horizontal position. Well, it's vertical now, but you mean? I mean horizontal. Like, which is, I don't know, it's weird. Because sometimes like, you're walking and walking. I don't know why I'm going down because I don't know. Normally I have my camera like here. Only because I have the weapon, I want to see more. And I know in a shooter I shouldn't do that. Like, well, in a competitive shooter, in multiplayer, we should always be aiming to head level. But because he's doing this, I don't know. I don't know if it's that or because it's small now it's bigger, but it was pretty small before. And it wasn't like this, like, and I was reading. I'm not sure. No, my eyes hurt. Durandal has been denied access to some of the critical computer systems. This should ensure the mobility and reliability of the defense drones. Unfortunately, I have received a distress signal from some crew who had sealed themselves off in one of the nearby access areas. They say that they have lost control over the doors and elevators on the level, and that the four have access to the area. It appears that Durandal has reacted to our move against him by giving the four access to a formerly secure area. We will have to deal with Durandal sooner or later, but we can be distracted from the four attack. I only hope that his rampant behavior won't continually sabotage our defense efforts. I am sending you to go and save this crew, clear the area of the aliens, and if enough of the crew survive, then perhaps we can get an intelligence report from them. Can I get a save? No. Coming message. Your mission is here simple. Keep as many humans as possible from being killed. Exterminate every alien in the area. You can only leave after the area is secure. There are some defense drones in the area, but I'm not sure what condition they are or how much help there will be. This is your current location. There are crew engaged in combat right next to your current position. Use the pattern buffer at this location as soon as possible. Okay. You can leave by this terminal when you have secured the area. Yeah, that terminal. I know where it is. Okay, I see it. I don't have ammunition. Okay, at least I got some ammunition. Dude. He just tank everything. This guy, the Hulk. Okay, and this I got ammunition. I supposed to save the crew, but I'm not sure where the, the rest of them are. Oh sh! Hi. Jesus. Yeah, I have to say the ammo for that guy. Okay. Pick the ammunition. I'm going to save again. Has to be pressed. Oh, low. Oh. Oh. Nope. I'm not sure if that does anything. I came over there, but I'm not. I don't remember if this was press or no because that guy appeared. Opens this door, but this guy, why? Like the door is open, dude. It's the first time I'm really lost. But I came over here. A lot of ammunition there. Maybe I didn't. Like, I keep pressing switches, but I like. What do they even do? But I came over here and the terminal closed. Or maybe I came over here. Like, I don't remember. This opens this door. For some reason. Jesus. I hate this game. Like, it's, it's always scaring me. Does this do something? If I leave it here, I'm going to get lost. No, another one here, no? Okay, that's the only one, yeah. Everything green. Why are you green? what the terminal said. Oh, please. Okay. There are civilians who are still in danger. So, the civilians are safe. Oof. Dude, please stop scaring me. Dude, dude, really? I got. Can you go the other way? Oh. Oh, what the fuck? It was 1 HP, I didn't know. Oh, that's nice. Like, at least didn't die. Recipients were still in danger. Ooh. Oh, I don't know what I did. Sure. Okay. Oh, they can hit each other. I didn't know that. Nice. What is that? Oh, there's a spaceship. Oh. Can the bots come with me? One is down. What? Dude. Okay, I'm not that bad. So that's everyone? Like, I think so. So, I think that's everyone. Uh, is this actually a thing? You have allowed too many of the civilians to be killed. It's doubtful that any of the survivors will give you any useful information. The aliens seem to have been caught off guard by the strength of our counterattacks. This is good news, but I have detected more ships landing on the marathon. I fear that the aliens are reinforcing their efforts. Dude, that was not nice. Anyways, I'm going to leave it here because I don't know if it is the game or what, but my eyes hurt so much. I think I will continue playing another time. Maybe today is night shift deadlock. So maybe I watch that. I'm going to rest my eyes for a little. I'm going to rest my eyes for a little and then maybe I'm going to watch Night Shift, Deadlock. I'm not sure. Anyways,